Hi Raider Nation, I'm Mrs. Saxton West and I'm one of the two supervisors for the Flex Testing Center along with Mrs. Dinovic. Flex testing is a great academic support, particularly for those of you that have a hard time getting to school before school or after school to make up tests and quizzes and such. Maybe you ride the bus and so you don't have time to get here before or after school. Flex testing is also a great resource if you're generally busy before or after school, if you have sports or other activities. The purpose of the Flex Testing Center is to give you time and space to make up any tests or quizzes that you've missed during the school day so that your mornings and afternoons are still free. So the Flex Testing Center is always in the same space, here in S106 in the corner of the S-Wing. And as you'll see, we have a huge room here in Flex Testing. There is plenty of space for students to sit at desks, to sit at lab tables. There's room for you to eat your lunch while you work. And so, on a day that you've prearranged with your teacher to take a test, your teacher will give your test to me. You don't need to go to the teacher and pick up anything. I'll have it all right here. And so as you come in, you'll line up and walk down this side of the table, and the test supervisor will be back here, and she'll already have your test. So when teachers give us tests for you, they fill out a lot of important information. They tell us things like, the student can go ahead and use a calculator. The student can't use their cell phone or their headphones. They'll tell us if you get to use notes. They'll tell us if there's any time limits. And so you'll simply walk past the front of the counter, tell me your teacher's name and tell me your name, and then we'll get you rolling. If you're taking a long test or quiz, you probably want to come in right at the beginning of Flex so that you have a lot of time to work. If you're taking a shorter quiz and you know it's not going to take you the full hour, you could come in anytime during the hour. Maybe you want to eat first during Flex or go to an activity or interest group and then come in for the second half. You can come when you need to, and you can leave as soon as you're done. So if your test or quiz didn't take you the entire Flex time, you're welcome to leave. You'll leave your test with me. I'll give it back to your teacher, and you're on your way to enjoy the rest of Flex. The other thing is that it's really important to us that you still eat lunch during Flex time. So you have a couple options. If your test or quiz is pretty short, go ahead and either eat first in the cafeteria and then come and test, or what I recommend to make sure you get enough time on your test or quiz, come to the Flex Testing Center, get your test or quiz out of the way, and then you can go eat in the cafeteria after. You can bring your own lunch from home and eat right here while you work. If you tend to eat school lunch and you also think that you're going to need a lot of time, we have a great plan for that as well. If you want to go through the school lunch line and you're worried that's going to cut into your time to test, do this. Come straight to the Flex Testing Center and come right to the front of the line and tell me or Mrs. Dinovic that you need a lunch pass. And so we're able to give you a pass that lets you go back to the cafeteria, you get to budge to the front of the food line, and then you get to budge to the front of the cashier line. So by skipping both of those lines, you'll bring your lunch back here. That will give you the full 45 minutes that you would need for testing. So again, on days that you want to eat school lunch, but you want to make sure you have time to test, come to me first, come straight to the head of the line, ask me for a lunch pass. We'll get you plenty of time to work on that. So again, Flex Testing Center, just one of the many academic supports that we offer you, and we hope that helps ease some of your time crunch at the end of your day.